When I first spoke about this Kawhi versus Kobe clutch madness Max was spewing out, I told you niggas I didn't watch what he said. I only presumed what the nigga Max said, and I presumed that he ran the stats. Go check the video. 2 videos ago, 2 Fridays ago, go check it. But this time, I watched the video, and it's worse than I even imagined. I didn't factor in Jay Williams asking the questions that he asked. So, without further ado, let's break down the argument of Max Kellerman and why you can't just use stats. You have to be well-rounded. You have to watch. You have to have the experience. Your stats mean nothing without being able to recollect the anecdotes. Let's get it in.
Player under pressure than the great Kobe Bean Bryant.
Yes, he is. Kobe, no one had more heart than Kobe. Like, Kobe's not scared of anything. But because Kobe was the best bad shot maker who ever lived, he would take a lot of bad shots under pressure because he knew he could make them. But just look at how often he made them compared to what Kawhi is doing. Kawhi takes higher percentage shots and makes them more often under pressure than Kobe Bryant did. I'm not making it up. When you try to deride the statistics, I know you're both going to just assert that I'm wrong. But when you say, oh, just can't look at the numbers, you understand statistics.
Didn't say you can't look at the numbers. You can look at the numbers. But you have to be able to recollect where the numbers came from. You have to know how the clutch bucket was got. You can't just run strictly to numbers. That's why players, as such, got this look on his face. He's concerned.
That occurred. We can go back and watch the video and you will see they all occurred. Kawhi Leonard, under pressure, ain't missing. He's already been a finals MVP, and that was before he was in his prime. Under pressure, yes, Kawhi is better than Kobe was.
Last thing before I hop on, last thing before I keep the dialogue going, he said Kobe takes tough, more contested shots. Is that pressure? When you talk about pressure, look at it from every aspect. Is a contested shot have more pressure than an open shot? So pressure is not only the moment, but it's the actual physical nigga guarding you as well. Just something to note.
I think that's ridiculous. It's hard to get into why, because I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to be respectful. Max, here's my point. Here's my point. When you look at numbers, you can make an argument in favor of Kawhi in a variety of ways. But let me tell you something. When you sit up there and you say statistics are a record of history of what actually transpired, that's not always the case. I think you are completely focused on what you've seen from Kobe and the tail, and I don't know that to be the case, but I believe that. I'm thinking about the Kobe Bryant that won 5 titles. I'm thinking about the Kobe Bryant that only scored 28 in an overtime win en route to LA's first title when they beat Indiana. But I recall Shaq fouling out.
Anecdote Stephen A is giving you. He's telling you moments, specific times where he could recollect clutch moments. Suns game winner. It's easy if you have the experience. It's really easy to do it. Well, for me, for Kobe, not so much for Kawhi, but he has a couple clutch moments. He hit a game win over Paul George. I remember it. Regular season. He hit clutch 3-pointers in the Miami Heat. Or not the Miami Heat Spurs series. He fucking missed a lot of clutch free throws in that series. It's just, if you don't have the experience, when you run strictly to the stats, it's going to be exposed, as you finna see right now.
And everybody was in an uproar, and Kobe walked over to him and said, I got it. When you talk about clutch numbers, people might be talking about, oh, what transpired in the last 2 minutes, or the game is within 3 points, and what did you do at this particular moment, or Kobe's a volume shooter. I'm thinking about the process that transpired that led up to those moments where Kobe carried you.
Good argument right there. Stats only gonna specify, okay, under 2 minutes, down by 5 or up by less than 5. They specify what clutch is. And if you don't have the experience to watch, you won't be able to dictate what was clutch actually in that game just from looking at papers. And another thing he mentioned, what led up to the shit. I seen moments where it wouldn't be a clutch moment if somebody didn't overexert themselves in a game, maybe in the third quarter. When Ray Allen hit the three, niggas forgot Brian had like 20 in the third. I felt that was clutch. But keep it going.
I hate every time I come on the show. I feel like I disagree with you, Max. Every time I come on the show, I disagree with you. I don't know why. It just naturally works out that way.
Don't hate it. Welcome to my world.
So 5 months ago, or 4 months ago, did you think that Kawhi was better than Kobe?
Was better? What better under
or
pressure?
More clutch, better under pressure than Kobe? Did you think
I thought it was an open question. I think Kawhi is still ascending.
So now, what Kawhi has done in one playoff series has confirmed to you that he is more clutch than Kobe Bryant. One playoff series.
What I am measuring.
Because this sounds like a case of recency bias to me.
Well, okay. As Kawhi is asked to do more and more offensive.
Don't. See, this is the thing in argumentation. That was a good-ass question. He said 5 months ago it was an open debate, but now it's confirmed. So what happened in the last 5 months that made you confirm Kawhi is more clutch? Support your argument. Don't run. Don't run from the argument. That's a good-ass question. What made you change? If you don't know what made you change, why'd you change, brother?
And carry more and more of the load, I would expect for his efficiency to go down. But it's gone up, Jay. He's even more.
He went right back to efficiency again. So he didn't recollect any particular moments. He just looked at stats again as far as Kawhi being carrying more of the workload and statistically still being efficient, which I'm not denying. Kawhi is hella efficient, and he takes great shots, and he's clutch to me. And I hate the fact that we slight one when we praise another. Kawhi is great. Kobe's great. It's unfair for Max to do this. He don't have the tenure to have the rap sheet yet.
More efficient than he used to be while asked to do more, and he's not playing with Shaquille O'Neal.
So you're telling me for this small little microcosm of the frame of work, you're comparing that against the full body of work of Kobe Bryant.
No,
you're saying that he's more clutch right now.
No,
you just said that he's one more. He got Finals MVP at an early age than Kobe.
No, you're turning it into an argument about career accomplishments. Obviously,
no, we're talking about clutch, but you have to measure it based on what they've done. Kobe has a 20-year career. Kawhi has 4, and you said he's more clutch.
I cannot do that.
I'm talking about being clutch.
You want me to take away 15 of Kobe years? Is that what you're saying?
I'm talking about
what being clutch to me is it has to be sustained over a legitimate amount of time, and you have to own that kind of, you have to carry that weight during that same amount of time.
Kawhi hasn't done that yet. What's the point in that conversation? We're talking about what we've seen from.
We're talking about have you been more.
We're talking about what we've seen from Kawhi so far. Is that better or worse than what we'd seen from Kobe to that point in the clutch?
Key word, what we've seen. What we've seen. Experience. You've seen it, not what we've read. Keyword.
And I'm telling you, Kawhi is a better clutch performer than Kobe Bryant.
Tell me about those clutch moments.
Okay, how about this?
No,
tell me about those clutch moments. Okay, how about this? So I can't tell you about those clutch moments because I only regard it to the paper and the stats. This is what I say with my people, my subscribers. Hey, you can have the stats. The stats should support somebody who's good enough to be on that level of comparison. The stats should support it, but you have to have anecdotes. You have to have memories that also support those stats. It's a two-way street. If I talk about Kobe's clutch moments, like, okay, hitting three straight threes versus the Raptors, or 2 threes against Portland the last game of the season to give us the second seed, or if I talk about all type of shit, the stats are going to confirm that. You can't just have the stats and then no memory to confirm it.
I want you to truly tell me about.
Let's talk about.
Let's go.
I'm doing it now.
Okay, tell me about those clutch moments that you saw. In your mind, you said that moment right there is why Kawhi is a better clutch player than Kobe Bryant.
Oh, you want moments like shots he hit?
Anecdotes, something that actually fucking happened that you considered clutch, not just numbers.
Okay, tell me the moment. Tell me the moment. Tell me. Okay, I will tell you.
Stephen A. Smith just told you about a moment.
When Kawhi Leonard was the best player on a Spurs team that won the championship, and he was the guy guarding. LeBron James.
He's guarding.
One,
He's not-
Guarding LeBron. He said that's clutch and winning a championship. A team effort. He couldn't point out a clutch moment. Y'all have to think about this. Think about it.
Making clutch shots
one-on-one,
so
he was also making clutch shots, by the way. Of course he was making clutch shots.
He can't recollect one moment.
Hold on.
Guarding.
That's okay.
He's a great two-way player.
That's okay.
Maybe one of the best to ever do it.
But wait a minute, that's part of it. We're comparing two players, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because you brought up that the Spurs didn't repeat as champions, and that was Kawhi's team. So you're expanding the definition of clutch, and I'm saying, okay, let's look into it. First three MVPs in the finals, the next three meta bailed.
Okay, again, okay. Shaq MVPs, meta bailed them out. Now, I just wanted y'all to hear Jay Williams' question and how he couldn't confront those questions. He couldn't recollect one moment of Kawhi being clutch, yet he stands by this. How can we allow this to happen? How can we allow professional journalists get on TV and spew this rhetoric and expect niggas like me not to hop on his head? Oh my God.